where the balanced fun hoes go for spiritual enlightenment while still being a little risque.
And we're back.
Hey, we're back. Did y'all miss us?
I hope so.
I missed us.
Welcome back to season 2.
Season 2 of Risky Intentions.
It's your girl Jordy.
And I'm CC.
Y'all. Thanks for coming back and fucking with us.
Yeah, I hope you guys like our new little
setup.
We're closer, so like we could touch each other.
Yeah.
And really get on each other's nerves.
It's so cute. Truly, honestly, I like this better. Truly.
I do too.
Honestly.
Because I go, ooh.
I like it. I feel like it's kind of like, hey, y'all. And we're back to talk shit.
Talk our shit. And like we do every week, we're going to start off with our affirmations. What is your affirmation this week, Jay?
Well, my affirmation is a little bit about self-assurance, right?
Okay.
And the need to constantly judge ourselves. So I am releasing the need to judge myself negatively. I think naturally I'm really hard on myself. I think everyone is, right?
Yeah.
Like we judge
biggest critic.
We judge ourselves so harshly. But just thinking the power of thoughts. We always talk about this, the power of thoughts, the power of the way that you are thinking about yourself or thinking, just, I don't think I realized it until a friend of mine called me out on it. It was just like, why do you feel the need to,
come for yourself all the time?
Come for yourself. Yeah, just like, when you move in that way, it's like looking at the glass half empty kind of thing. Just, you're gonna get that. You're gonna get that every single time. I released that.
Yeah, what you put out is what you get back, and like that's the vibe you'll give to others. And
and just how you talk about yourself, like it's not cute.
I would tell my mom this all the time, like speak kind words to yourself.
Yeah.
So I love that.
Yeah.
My affirmation this week is I am divinely guided. I'm just like trusting when I'm making decisions or making moves that like these things are already written for me. Like what's for me is already there for me, and just trusting my gut instinct.
Yeah.
If it doesn't feel clear, then like take my time. Yeah, and take my time. But when something feels clear, don't double back and second guess myself.
Yeah.
Like I'm already guided by the universe, and my ancestors already paved the way for me, and they already got my back, my side and my front. So it's like just trusting that I'm on my path, like I'm doing the right thing, like Spike Lee.
It's like trust, having faith, and just knowing like no, my steps are ordered. I am divinely guided, and yes, I have angels all around me that are looking out for me.
I got it. It was good.
But also, like, trusting, I love that you said trusting your intuition, right? Because there's so many times that something will happen that comes up, and it's just, like, you try to ignore it, you know? Like, you try to, like, ignore that little voice in your head of, like, oh, no, maybe I'm going to ignore these fucking red flags.
And anytime I ignore my instinct,
that's when
everything goes wrong, or something goes wrong, and I was like, you knew better.
Yeah.
You already knew better, so you know better, you do better.
That's what you get.
And trust that I am divinely guided.
Honey, I'm into that. Trust your instincts. Trust your gut. But messing with a little ting. I can't speak straight. What's the tea?
What's the tea? We were gonna talk about how everyone thought the world was gonna end.
Literally every single person, because Facebook and Instagram got shut down. And honestly, I was
less than 24 hours.
But it felt like an eternity. Like truly,
did it?
It felt so long. I remember it was like 9 a.m. I have a girlfriend over, and she was just like, "Hey, is your Instagram working?" And I was like, go. And it's so crazy. The thing that fucked me up was like the amount of times that I kept going back and like looking at Instagram to see if it was working. Definitely made me like realize that I'm addicted to social media. Yeah.
I was so happy when it was shut down.
Just because you didn't have to like...
I had a lot of work to do in a little bit of time. Yeah. So I was like, great, I won't get distracted. And then I was kind of like, if it's shut down for a few days, not mad at it.
Not mad at it. It's so funny. I had this conversation with a friend, like, damn, what if there was no Instagram? Like, what would we do? What would our world look like? And she's like a social media person, and she was just like, oh my God, what the fuck would happen? Like, I wouldn't be lively,
I wouldn't have a business anymore. I saw somebody tweeting about that. Like, this is where real marketing skills come into play.
Honey.
It's like, because yes, social media platforms are major.
We live in a digital era.
Of course, but also it's like you can't forget about those old marketing tools.
Yeah.
And it's like that almost cold call kind of concept where people are like, I'm not going to put my flyer on people's car or whatever, right. But it's like, well, if you don't have Instagram, like, how do you think you're gonna get yourself out there?
Yeah, no, I found it really interesting. I think that they said that Mark Zuckerberg like lost, I want to say it was like 7 billion, some crazy amount. And listen, I looked up like in retrospect of everything, and he's worth like 117 billion, so it's probably like so fucking tissue paper, but like truly nothing to him. But yeah, a lot of things were just saying like Facebook is putting consumerism over ethics and over health. You know, there's been so many things. Did you watch The Social Experiment?
Okay, so I watched half of it, and it was giving me such bad anxiety watching it.
So good.
I couldn't keep watching.
Truly, if you guys have not watched The Social Experiment, please check it out. It's so good. It just talks about the effects of social media. You have to understand, like
how much this stuff controls our everyday life.
Everything. There were so many records. I mean, not records. There were so many studies that showed kids like were less likely to start driving and less likely, like, I don't know about you, but like I was 15 years old. Mom, I need to go to driver's ed. Like, it was a thing.
Oh, yeah.
My little brother, same thing. Like, I mean, the complete opposite of just like, no, oh, why? Because I can just Uber everywhere. Or, you know, like that, the response, wild. The anxiety of driving, like, freaked him out. But for me, it was like freedom.
Yeah. Like, I gotta go.
So yeah, understanding.
I gotta go meet up with my friends because I can't see them all day on this device.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it was so different. Like, we lived in a completely different world where we actually had to communicate with each other, you know? So yeah, I think it's interesting. I think it's really something like pay attention to, of just like, damn, why are we so attached to our devices, our social media, our like keeping up in the know with what the fuck is going on at every given second moment of the day.
If you want to know if something really happened, you're like, let me just check online. Like, I'm not even gonna check the news stores. I'm gonna go online and see what everyone else is talking about, which is kind of scary.
Yeah.
That's how fake news gets thrown around so quickly.
Perpetuating.
Like, quickly. I just don't think we could ever go back.
Right.
But it would have been a nice little break, I'm not going to lie. I know people would have lost mad money.
I know.
And that part would have been raggedy. Because, I mean, I was already thinking, like, damn,
what if Twitter...
Like, what is the point of my work anymore?
And Facebook are gone, yeah.
I'm like, what am I going to be doing makeup for if no one's looking at it?
That's sick. I did love that everybody is, like, jumping onto Twitter, though. Like, I loved that.
I was like, y'all get out of here. Y'all don't usually be in here. Please take your abandoned Twitters out of here.
I recently got back onto Twitter.
I was glad you came back.
I recently got back maybe like a month ago. I don't know. I remember having it in high school, right? I remember having it a little bit in college when I was a cool kid.
Yeah, Twitter in high school.
And I deleted it because I think I was going off to college. I was like, nah, I don't know. But then I tried to get back on it. I didn't have any friends, and it was just like, this shit is weak.
Twitter is like my favorite social media.
I love Twitter.
But
I love Twitter.
I got my Twitter hacked last year. So annoying. I'm not even nobody to be...
Who the fuck? Right. Who
hacked it, deleted the whole thing. I have contacted Twitter so many times to try and get it back.
Oh, that's so petty.
So raggedy because I had mine since 2009. So it's like there was people who were like my Twitter friends. I don't know these people in real life, but we've been friends on Twitter for years.
And you can't even...
I can't find them. So I made a whole new one and...
like the entire page is gone. Oh, that's so raggedy. Twitter, y'all need to get it together. I know. Because that's not even okay.
Reached out so many times, and I'm just like, just let it go. Like, let it go. But I like it there. I don't know. I think it's like chaotic in a way.
I see.
and everyone's like thoughts rather than like, oh, look at me, I'm looking cute today.
Yeah,
it's more just like in people's heads.
Yeah,
I think that's
I had a friend. I have a girlfriend who has a social media agency. I'm blanking on the name of it, but I will link it in the below description. But she was saying how she encourages her. It's like Get Social with Tasia, but she strives on social media, you know what I mean? But she encourages all of her clients to have a Twitter, just because I think that there's different, like, I don't know, it's not just like a pretty Instagram feed. It's like, let your words, let the substance of what you're saying speak for itself.
And people get to kind of know you more. I feel like there's certain celebrities who
I'm
like,
oh my
didn't
God,
really care to have
like,
them on Instagram, but then I like see what they're talking about on Twitter, and I'm like, oh, you're hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, that just made me like
that
you more
is
as an
so
artist.
funny, because I feel like on Instagram, the vice versa, I mean, and I digress, but like, I feel like, yeah, it is kind of a thing where I'm like, oh, I'm cute, and I got the filters, and it's this and that, but like, I'm not really talking. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, really, if you have a conversation with me, then like, yeah. That's that.
You cute and smart. Friend.
I'm cute and smart.
I'm smart.
You is smart. You is important.
Let's get into our trife life.
Oh, honey. You want to go
Did
first?
you say you had something to talk about too?
Yeah.
We both go. Mine's not like a specific situation. Okay, kind of. That's what brought it up.
Okay.
So, like a week or two ago, somebody was kind of trying to like push up on me in a way, I guess. It was we were out, a friend of a friend, kind of like hinting at like seeing what's up with me, and I was just like, no, just because I wasn't interested at all, and I got my own situations going on, but also because they just had a baby. It's a guy, and you have a whole newborn at home.
Niggas that have babies and like have secret pregnant girlfriends.
Trash.
You're trifling.
Also, like,
you're trifling.
I feel like from pregnant to a solid 3-4, it's like,
you can't.
I don't want any parts.
It's too sticky.
Whether you're like, oh, we're not together or whatever,
sticky.
That baby is brand new. You guys could change your mind, and
you
I
can
hope
have
that you
family,
do.
right?
And I hope that you do.
I'm all for keeping the family close.
Yeah, and
you know?
I'm pretty sure they live together. Like, I didn't even get into his business like that. I was just kind of
he's trifling.
I was like, I just know that you just had a baby, and I'm pretty sure, it's like you guys live together.
Oh my God, I remember talking to this. This is so off topic, but I remember talking to this guy, and he had a whole, like, he always wanted to, like, link up out, like, oh, let's go run errands, or come with me to Target, or, like, I don't know, just, like, we would do stuff, but it was never, like, oh, come to my house, or, like, whatever. And I think that it was that same situation, just, like, you got a whole wife and kid at home. I know you do.
I'm just like, please don't pursue me. Because if your baby mama comes to me woman to woman, I'm going to let her know.
Everything.
Just how trifling you are.
Just how
I'm going to send the screenshots. I'm going to tell her word for word verbatim what you said.
The receipts?
Yeah, like, I'm not into that. Don't put me in your mess. Like, that's weird. And I know if I had a brand new baby, I wouldn't want my partner in these streets like that.
Right.
It's like, go out, but come back with some sense.
Come back.
I
feel like, no, that's very fair. And I think there is a certain age where it's just kind of like, you hear it all the time of like, friends that have babies of like, nope, up until this certain point, they still fucking with their baby mama. Or they're still fucking with their baby daddy.
Yes,
it's just, years. It's too much of a slippery slope. And I'm not down for it.
I have a friend my age whose parents haven't been together in years, and every once in a while they double like, back. They just
they've been 50s. In the corner. Oh shit!
Like, you know what? That's still my baby daddy. Let me just go ahead and give him some. So I mean, for life, you might fuck with that person, and I don't want any parts of that. I don't really want to talk to anybody who has children.
Right.
Truthfully,
but
not a brand new child. I can babysit though.
I can babysit your children.
I won't date you, but if you need a sitter,
I saw something that was manage. Like, I'm gonna be really sad when my baby daddy's girlfriend breaks up with him, because she is really like great for my children. And it was like, I know that like once they split, it's gonna be like, damn, I gotta watch these kids again. Like, what?
I mean, the beautiful thing there is,
yes, co-parenting, yes, blended family.
If you're gonna do a blended family thing, it needs to be all love.
Yes, yes, yes.
Firm believer of that. For the drama.
No. Yeah, no. Well, my Trifle life is not that juicy or not that fun, I guess. But my trifling story doesn't stem from anything in particular, right? I'm not talking about nobody. But the idea, actually, I am talking about a few. One or two of you motherfucking trifling.
And y'all know who you are.
But my Trifle life comes with black people splitting the fucking bill. I cannot stand going out to brunch with someone or with a group of people, and it's like, oh, no, I didn't get no water, I didn't this, and it's just like, you saw the meme, it's like, just enjoy the fucking brunch, like, just enjoy the brunch.
So, it's not that I want to be the person and be like, oh, let's split the bill or whatever.
Because I'm usually, I'm like, I'll put it on my card, everybody just send me the money.
Right. But there are certain people who be acting funny.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that with everybody.
I will have my own bill. They will have their own because she be wildin'. And I'm not about to play with her today. Or
people that don't incorporate, like, tip plus tax.
Like, if your meal was $12,
that is not mean. Don't give me just $12. It says $12 on the menu, not in my pocket. Okay, what are you doing?
And like, if you go to all these COVID surcharges going on, like those.
Oh my god, it's awful.
So as much as I don't want to be like, oh, everybody's separate bills, like I'd prefer us to not be those people at the restaurant. But some people just don't get it.
Yeah. Bring cash. If you're going to a group thing, bring cash in a plethora so that way you can do whatever you fucking need.
Yeah, I think the last few like big eating situations, I think we did like my mom's birthday and something else, and it was like bring cash.
Yeah.
X amount of dollars.
Because
I'm
not messing with you.
We're not gonna.
And just like games. Also look at the menu before you come. Does anyone else do that?
I do that. Yeah. Mostly because I'm fat and I want to know what I'm gonna eat. Mostly because I'm like, ooh, I'm going to have an appetizer and a salad and my entree. What's on the dessert menu?
What's on the dessert? Are you a dessert person?
I love dessert.
Got it.
Love it.
I like a good dessert every now and then.
Yeah, it's not like all the time. Usually get too full before we can get there, but I will take that to go also.
Got it. That's so funny. All right, let's get into our segue.
Our cocktails.
Before, should we?
Oh, might as well. If you're watching and listening, see a shot, take a shot.
We are not sponsored.
We're not sponsored or anything, but y'all know what time it is. Oh, I'm not ready.
Get ready.
Okay. I got 3 drinks going on. I got shots, tea, and wine. Wow.
You got choices.
I'm going to leave here like the drunk Mad Hatter.
That was not a big enough shot. We don't have shot glasses. Please don't judge us.
Don't judge us. Are we passing our COVID to each other? Maybe.
We're both vaccinated.
We're good.
All you anti-vaxxers?
Nah, I think that's totally everyone's choice.
I agree.
Yeah, that face. Okay. So, yeah, see a shot, take a shot. We're going to get into our cocktail. Which will bring us to our cuffing season and like what we wanted to talk about overall. But my cocktail was about sex.
Ooh. Do you do it? Do you partake?
I am guilty, okay, honey? Because
sometimes you don't want to add numbers.
Yeah, we don't want to run up the mileage on this thing. Okay? So if you
do you think it's better to have sex with an ex rather than someone new? I guess it depends. But
it depends because it can get tricky.
Yeah.
You know your cycle with your ex, and it's like when they're an ex for a reason. They should probably stay right there. So there shouldn't be any double backing. But I know I'm weird about having sex with somebody new because I don't want it to be awful. And like 9 out of 10 it's gonna be trash. You. So
9 out of 10 times you have awful sex?
No, I don't believe in bad sex. So I can usually tell. before I have sex with somebody, like, oh no, you're not gonna do this right.
Oh.
But it also, like, if you don't have anyone out there who you even want to have sex with, it's like, what do you do? And then, you know,
this is
around
giving
the
me
holidays,
like flashbacks right now.
Oh, what? You had some ex sex recently?
No, it wasn't ex sex. I'm trying to communicate with you telepathically.
Oh my god. And I don't think I'm tuning into the right station.
It's okay. I digress.
I mean,
I don't think, listen.
But do I do it? Have I done it? Yes.
Yeah, I feel like for a long time, I remember I had an ex that I was like, it was sick. It was truly fucking sick. I was like obsessed with him. I was just really into him. I wasn't obsessed. But
okay.
I remember, like, I feel like our, like, ex situation went on longer than our actual relationship. It's like,
that's what drags it out.
Yeah.
And then, you know, like, the connection will still be there, even if it's kind of iffy, and then it has you second guessing, like, oh, do I still like you? Like,
yeah. And it's like, you ain't shit, and you still ain't shit.
No, you're still not shit. I'm just horny.
Shit.
Like, that's really what it's coming down to.
All that it comes down to. So, yeah, I think that it's definitely a no-go.
It's a no for you?
But listen, I mean, have I done it?
It could happen.
It could happen. Do I think it should happen? Probably not.
I think, too, it just comes from, like, that familiarity. Like,
it's home. It's comfortable. It's
comfy.
Safe.
It's
a safe space. I know what to expect with you. Don't let it be some good shit.
Because I might have to spin the block.
Bend the corner.
Actually, I know I said fuck you last week, but about that.
I'm not that toxic. Like, I don't tell people. I don't know.
You don't tell people fuck you? Go to hell.
No, I'm
Get
not
off
like...
my line.
I'm not like that.
And then call them back like, I know I said don't call me
I'm not like that at all. I wish I should probably be meaner.
You? Need to be meaner? Let me find out you've been a softie on these fools.
I'm just kind of like, be blessed.
But also don't contact me.
No, yeah. I'm definitely like...
You could never
don't hit my line. Yeah. I'm sure I've said something of that sort.
Well, that's what we were going to talk about anyways. Cuffing season.
Ooh, honey.
And, it's getting a little more chilly outside. It rained yesterday.
For the first time. It's just...
And I was like, yes, I would love to cuddle up right now.
Yeah, it's nice. Listen, there's something about the cold weather that just makes you want to snuggle up and watch a movie with a blanket, maybe some activity going on under the blanket. And
we like the activity under the blanket.
I think it's just like something about being like cozied up. Everybody likes, like, there's benefits of hugging. There's benefits.
There's
endorphins that your body gives off when you are happy and in a hug and in a cuddle.
There's professional cuddlers. It's a thing.
Oh my god, I should do
like
that.
$80 an hour or something like that.
I can charge somebody $80 an hour to cuddle them.
You fine. You could charge them $126 an hour.
126? That's a low ball.
it's gonna be
only 80. It only got like inflated 126. Okay.
I mean, how good are your cuddles?
Baby.
You're a professional.
I am a professional big spooner.
You know what, Jay? You have held me before, and it was nice.
Was it?
I do remember being drunk once and being like, Jay, just hold me. And you were like, come here.
I'm a good cuddler. And I have a nice, snuggly...
book a service with you.
That ain't gonna be 126, bitch.
Okay.
Let me tell you right now.
Maybe we could trade or something.
For what? What are you gonna do for me?
I could cook for you or something.
Okay, because you know you can throw down. All right, that might we can have a little situation.
We're going to get this cuffing season without double backing to that X6, okay?
That's right.
Because I feel like most times the weather cools off, the day parties slow down.
Yeah. But you know what's so funny about living in LA is, like, we never really, it doesn't get that cold here.
Not that cold. Not for real.
So it's kind of like, is it
light
really?
Jacket.
A light jacket. Yeah.
If you have a scarf on, it's for the fashions.
I have a friend
You're
coming
not
in
really
from
needing the scarf.
Yeah, I have a friend coming in from New York, and I'm just like, yeah, you don't really need a coat. Mm-mm. We don't wear coats here.
I had like a puffy coat last winter, and I wore it somewhere. And my friend was like, "Is it really that cold outside?" And I'm like,
No. It's just the vibes.
It just looks cool.
It's just the feels. You know what's so funny is, like, I never wear jackets here. Only if I'm going to, like, Big Bear. If I'm going to the snow.
Oh, you're going to the cold. Specifically to the cold.
Yeah.
I think, too, why cuffing season is even a thing. Definitely, I think people with seasonal depression, like, hiding from that. I saw a meme earlier today. It was like, ladies, the weather's
hide your apartments. Oh, my God. That's what should have been the Trife Life. That really should have been.
And I mean, I think it's true. I think people know that they're about to get depressed and lonely. And
that trauma is just seeping on out.
They want somebody to do cute Christmas cornball shit with.
It's like, get a therapist. Don't get me.
Have you ever had somebody that was like just your cuffing season thing though? Like it was just like a holiday boo, and then it was like
no, I fucking wish. I need a big baller belly, a BBL. What is it?
A BDB.
Big
dick baller.
Big dick baller.
For the holidays.
I need a big dick baller for the holidays. Someone just can come on in, spin a little coin on me for Christmas. Make it cute. Maybe get me a Christmas tree and some lights.
And then head on out. Just in time for a hot girl summer.
You ain't shit.
I mean,
I feel like, listen, I always, it's so funny. I've been single for quite some, I talk about this all the time, but I've been single for a long time.
So please send in your applications.
Here's what a cuddle. No, I feel like I haven't done like a Christmas with a boo or holidays with a boo in ages. It's not even something that I like. I don't know. I think that I'm at a place in my life right now where I'm like, I don't want to date. I don't want to, nothing. Like, I'm just like, no. I'm skipping cuffing season this season.
Skip it. Bundle up with yourself.
Yeah.
Enjoy the last of this year. Yeah. Prepare yourself for January.
And that's that.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, not this year. Niggas been acting crazy. And
Did you at least enjoy your summer? Do you feel like you had a hot enough
honey,
summer?
The summer was hot. Did you guys have I had a great summer.
I had a great summer. I don't think I lived up to my most hottest girl potential because my ass tripped and
fell into love.
Bitch stumbled right in that shit.
Fell into some love.
But I still had a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a great time. I feel like I partied a bunch. I traveled a bunch. I really set out. This year in particular, like 2020 was... But this year, I was like, I'm traveling. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care where I'm going. But I'm going. I'm hopping on a flight.
Right.
And I feel like every other month, I was like, I'll be back.
Yeah, you went on a mini tour.
I went on a mini tour.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
And it was so much fun. First of all, Houston, H-Town.
I love Houston.
You know, Cousin B, what's up? I see you. I love Houston. I feel like,
it's a different vibe, and it's so pretty out there.
Yeah.
Like the houses and stuff. Last time I was there, I just went to like the art district for some of the time by myself. And then I like walked down this street, and like the houses were so beautiful.
And it's so cheap, and the food is so good. Mm-hmm. New York, though, New York.
Yeah, I think I'll be in New York soon.
New York was beautiful.
In the next few months.
I think New York took a little piece of my heart, just a little tiny piece.
Did you want to stay?
I wanted to stay. I was like, okay, I guess I could do it. But that cold weather.
Yeah. I'm to live in the snow.
Cali girl through and through when it comes to that, and I'm not fucking with it.
Yeah, I've lived in the snow twice. Wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like, I definitely need to. I'm excited and looking forward to sitting the fuck down this cuffing season. I've been outside.
Yeah, we'll see. I've been a little cuffed up.
Do you think you're going to be cuffed up for the cuffing season?
I don't know. Only time will tell, I guess. Only time will tell.
Well, yeah, if you are experiencing extreme loneliness this cuffing season, honey, they have professional cuddlers.
Okay.
They have those pillows that have the arm. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about. Get you a heated, a weighted blanket.
A weighted blanket.
That might serve and solve some problems for
Hit
you.
up some of your friends, okay? Do friend activities. It's okay.
Yes, it's okay to have like an indoor cute little cocktail situation with the movie.
You can go to the pumpkin patch
yourself.
With your homegirls. Not by yourself. It's kind of sad.
Okay, not by yourself.
It's a little sad.
Not by
so
yourself.
If you're already depression, don't go to the pumpkin patch alone.
Well, yeah.
Fill up your time with activities.
Do something fun. Get out. Live your life.
Just whatever you do, don't circle back to no ex.
Don't bend that fucking block, honey.
Or somebody who's just like there that you
know deep down that you're not into. Yeah, don't.
I feel like men too.
Absolutely. Everyone.
Deal with somebody because they're just like there on your bumper. And you're like, well, I don't really fuck with you like that, but I'm bored. Like,
but I'm bored.
Let's
and who wants that? Who wants?
Don't do that.
Who wants somebody that only wants you when you're bored? Yeah, no. Fuck that noise.
Yeah, no. Just do you.
If anyone, what are the things? It's like, if you make me an option, then I'm not gonna make you a priority, or like the little like.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyways, the moment has passed. Summer was fun. Don't be crazy.
Stay warm, but stay cool.
Stay warm,
but stay cool.
But stay cool.
Don't make any irrational decisions because you feel lonely.
Let's get into our intentions.
Our intentions? All right, let's get up out of here.
You kick it off.
I intend to surrender and adjust wherever it's needed.
Ooh, surrender.
Just giving up the control, because I'm realizing more and more, like I always thought I was like a go with the flow kind of person, but I'm really not.
Yeah. Like
I can be, but
yeah.
I really do.
And listen, I think it's within reason.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like, obviously, if it's something that's like, this is stupid, like this is the wrong path to go down,
right?
I'm gonna have the mindset
I'm
and
gonna
like
say something like
the wisdom to be like,
this
isn't smart, this just doesn't make sense, the math isn't mathing.
But overall, I'd like to surrender in all spaces of my life, in work, in career.
Because ain't shit. I'm sorry. In work and career.
Mm-hmm. Physically, mentally, like, and just being able to shift.
Yeah.
In those uncomfortable spaces and just adjust and not feel like frazzled or tripped up or like combat the flow of things. Like if things are not working out, okay, all right, surrender to that. How can I move along or kind of flip it so it's just still flows. I remember this someone telling me, you know, we're always so quick, especially if you've lived a little, especially if you have some experience of like, you ain't finna have me fucked up because I can see it a mile away. And it's like when you move in that realm, I feel like you're kind of like, you're trying to get to the outcome before the outcome has come. Right. And it's just kind of like, no, you can't live like that, because what if something surprises you? What if something is complete alternative of like, you know what I mean? Helps bring you more present. Yes. And it's like, if I want to be more present and just like in my purpose, then it's like I can't control what's not, I haven't seen yet, or what's already happened. Like, just be. It's almost like the thing of listening to respond versus listening just to listen. Mm-hmm. When you're just so quick to like. It's like I'm pretty proactive. I try to, you know, line my ducks up or whatever, and if things don't go how I planned or envisioned, it's like being okay with it and just kind of going. And I think that's what's truly going with the flow. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna try and do. Surrender to it all. What is your intention this week? My intention is to unplug, right? Disconnect. I want to take inventory of where I'm lending my energy and my attention. And also just paying attention to the things that don't serve me. I think so often it's like you try to make fetch happen, right? And it's just like, you know what it is. I think, again, it's like trusting your intuition, trusting your gut, right? Mm-hmm. And I think trusting in the process as a whole, it's like the right person will pursue you with clear intention. Mm-hmm. We'll have, you know, upfront communication,
it's going to just be effortless. And I think in life, don't be so quick to, like, I don't know, I guess know how everything is going to be. Like, just move as best as you can, be present, and just pay attention. Like, okay, I'm putting my energy in something negative. I'm putting my energy and my attention into something that's just not where it needs to be.
I was just going to say, I love that, taking inventory of where I'm lending my attention and energy, because sometimes we're like not even conscious
of the downward spiral that you were on.
And it's like this one little thought triggered this other thought, and now I'm tumbleweeded into all these things, and now that's taking my attention, taking my energy, and it's like, no, we're gonna redirect that and be conscious of where I'm putting my energy, and that's with people and
everything.
Yeah, like where am I gonna spend my time?
But I think too, it's like it's that surrender, right? It's like, my steps are ordered. I'm good. I trust myself. I'm trusting my intuition. I'm a smart girl. Like, head on a swivel. Mm-hmm. We good.
And like not giving time and energy to things that don't serve you. Yeah. It's not going to help you in the long run. Like,
sometimes I think, we just, for whatever reason, it's like, oh, this is negative. This is this. Let me dig some more there. Let me stay in that. And it's like,
because most times it doesn't even matter.
They think that they say fears are some like 80%, like the percentage of things that will actually come out of a fear, or things that you fear, it's like the percentage is like so slim that it's just, you overthink, you overwork, you over everything, when you can just surrender, be present, unplug, take like all of the things, like you can move a lot more. And
I think things work out in your benefit so much more when you unplug, surrender, really open yourself up to the possibilities. Because I think when you put that energy into the negativity around you, or in the wrong space, then it really tells the universe, like, oh, she doesn't want this. Like, she's so hell-bent on staying broke, or being with that bad partner, or going to that shitty job, that I'm not even going to open up the doors for her to go through something better.
For something more.
Yeah.
And I think that, like, naturally, life happens. Things happen. Like, trauma. Like, just shit that happens, right? Of, like, there's a reason why you have this exterior, this, like, tough skin, and this walls.
Why you move the way you do.
But I think when you can, like, dilute all of that and just remember kind of, like, the core of what you want, like, the things that you want, the like, relationships that you want to, like, encounter and have in the world, the way that you, like, manifest, like, everything. You know what I mean? Just, like, the person that you want to be, the absolute highest form of yourself, is tangible, but it takes some surrendering. It takes some peeling back. It takes some, like, unlearning and learning
all the time. Constantly unlearning and relearning and redefining
and reimagining what it means. I feel like I've been having an
identity crisis lately,
girl,
and I'm like, I just need to let it go.
That imposter syndrome.
Oh, all the time.
It's so real.
I'm like, do I have a career? Like, am I alive? I have those moments like every other day. I'm like, I'm a human out here? That's crazy.
Well, thank you guys again.
Thanks for coming back. Season 2 should be a great time.
Yeah, we hope
bring
to
some friends
bring some friends, bring some like different opinions, some different everything. Like, I'm looking forward to it. I honestly, like,
I'm excited.
Cannot wait. We're gonna have some men on so you guys can stop fucking talking about us, about having some men opinions.
We're gonna have some male opinions on here, but I also want to bring on a friend, and I hope that they have some time so they can educate you men also. And coming from another man, man to man,
man's to man.
So
Barbara, Shirley.
But
What's the male equivalent of that? Like R. Kelly and Usher.
Messing with the same
Too
girl.
Too soon.
Yeah, too soon. R. Kelly's been on timeout for a minute now. All right, well, we'll see y'all next week.
Thank you guys for watching.
Peace out.